Rick, I know it won't be the overriding storyline for this game, but Jordan and Lamonte both eclipsed the 1,000-point mark for their careers tonight. Could you just talk about what it's been like to coach them and to see them grow from the time they got here?
Yeah, it's really, their growth has been amazing, and both of them are really hardworking, great people. I mean, they're the kind of people that you want to be around every day. I don't know if they ever have a bad day. And Lamonte was really the first player that we recruited as a staff coming in, and he had to sit that first year. But his development, overall development, not only as a player, but just watching him grow as a human being has been something that we're all very proud of. And the same for Jordan. Jordan's been a mainstay, you know, from the time he came in. He got pushed in there, and he's had to play different roles throughout his career, as has Lamonte. But those guys have been as big a part of the success we've had the last couple of years as the guys that we lost.
Yes, I think you held them without a basket for like about the last 9.5 minutes. They shoot 28% overall. Just what was the key to your defense?
Well, first of all, you know, I was really happy and proud of our young guys. I thought they were terrific tonight. I mean, we didn't want to get them all out there at one time, and we were trying to balance it to where we kept some older guys out there, and so those guys could really work their way into it. But at the end, they were there, and I thought the younger guys did a great job of really trying to do the things we'd asked them to do before the game. I thought our older guys, on the other hand, were trying to act like we're going to blow them out in one possession. You know, in the first half, we went 4 straight threes in transition, which we never do that, and they weren't even aware of it, and that's where we got to get better. But I think defensively, you know, we felt like we could guard their sets. We felt like it'd be a point where they're going to have to try to take us off the dribble and, you know, drive and kick the ball. And could we stay in front, and then could we do it without fouling? And we knew they were going to be back in there, way back in there on the offense to start the game. And we missed too many easy shots early in the game where, again, I think that goes back where you're not really ready to play is what I think. And the older guys did that. But, again, overall, I thought the young guys were terrific. And defensively, again, when you hold a team to that, I mean, you've got to give our guys credit for the effort.
Yeah, I mean, Coach, you said it looked like you guys weren't ready to play, and I'm not asking you to be critical because it's weird after a 35-point win, but it didn't feel like you played that well. So is that encouraging when you still win by almost 40 that you can say that?
Yeah, again, and it was more. I felt more as the older guys. I mean, John Fulkerson and Yves Pond had, I think, 1 rebound apiece at halftime. I mean, Josiah had 7 at halftime. Think about it. He had 13 rebounds. I don't think either one of those guys have had 13 in their career. I mean, he did a great job. And then you look at the turnovers, and then, you know, it's okay if you miss shots. Like Jordan Bowden can miss some shots. He's not going to make every shot he shoots, but you can't be fumbling the ball. And then we made some bad decisions looking to throw home run plays, lobs, and that's all the older guys. That's the older guys trying to do that. And that's where I will hit it with them is that's respecting the game. You know, it's about us trying to get better. It's not trying to make spectacular home run plays and think you're going to blow somebody out. It's about learning how to play good quality basketball, and can you do it for 40 minutes? And we haven't done that. We didn't do it tonight, but again, our younger guys, I thought tonight did what we wanted to see happen from their point of view. The older guys, I don't think they answered the bell.
What did you see from Drew? Seemed like he had a really busy final 7 or 8 minutes there.
He did. He came in. You know, Drew is 6'10", and he's long. He's going to. He still hasn't figured out the speed of the game. He hasn't. He doesn't yet understand how hard he's got to play, and He's got instincts. We said from him, he's got terrific basketball instincts. I'm disappointed he missed free throws because I think he should be a 90-plus free throw shooter. I think he should be I mean, he can shoot it, but he's going to have to learn to work harder. But he made great effort going to get it. And, again, he's got great instincts. And once he understands how hard you've got to work to be good at this game, who knows how good he can be. But he's got to figure that out first, and he hasn't figured it out yet. But he did make some things happen tonight just because of his instincts.
Rick, I guess regardless of what's going on with Zach, that's another big body, and y'all still don't have any news that we know of on Euros. So what does that do to sort of the front court situation?
We'll have to piece it together, whatever it is we have to do. I mean, we still have 4 guys that that work there on the front line now. You know, you got the two that we start, Olivier and Drew, and if we had to ever put someone else there because of his natural strength and ability, it'd have to be someone like Josiah, who's proved tonight he can go rebound against, and he can rebound the ball against anybody. And physically, he's gifted, and he doesn't yet understand how gifted he is with that body, but we'll get him there.
Coach, just Josiah in particular, I mean, he didn't seem like he was frustrated tonight when his shot wasn't falling like maybe he was in the first two games and stayed after it. Is that growth?
Yeah, I do think his growth started. You started watching it in the Washington game for the most part. I thought he calmed down and wasn't as antsy as he had been in the first couple games. But I go back, he missed a lot of basketball this fall, but I expect him to continue to get better each time he goes out. Okay, thank you guys.